Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am going to make some ATC cards today. If you're into ATC cards and you're looking for a really cool ATC blank that is just perfect, then have I got an option for you. So this is 2.5 by 3, just a hair under half. So darn close. And these fit in the, the collector sleeves for collecting their hockey cards and baseball cards and things like that. These are perfect for that. So just perfect blank ATC cards. And they're a matte finish, poker size playing cards, blanks. 180 blank playing cards. So what came in this package was 4 decks of cards with nothing on them. This will be in my Amazon store if you're looking for something like this. It was just a really good buy for me. So this is all I got left out of my first deck. I've been working on them a little bit. So I'm going to make some cards today. And I love that they're a matte finish. And I usually make my cards all 3 at a time. So I'm going to do some with this paper as a background. So I'm just going to go through here. And I'm going to find myself a couple of sheets that I really like and pull them out. Ooh, that one's really cool. I like that. It says Napoleon on it. This has got some writing that I don't understand either. It's in a foreign language. So all I'm going to do is take my cards. I'm going to grab some glue. And I'm going to use a liquid glue on this because I don't want these to fall apart. These want to last a good long time. I'm going to take that little crusty bit off of there. I'm going to squeeze some glue out of here. And I'm going to just spread it with the spreader on here. I love this wide spreader. This glue is so perfect. And I don't mind if my ATC cards wrinkle up a little bit. I think that that gives them just a little bit of character. I'm going to have to get my fly swatter and kill a fly or 2 in here. I live in an old house, and anybody that lives in an old house knows that when the weather starts to get a little bit warm on winter days, that flies seem to come to life out of the woodwork. And I mean out of the woodwork. It is what it is. So I like this that I have on here. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Yeah, it got really warm. Like it's +1 or +2 outside today. So beautiful weather for February in Canada. I can't lie. It's supposed to go down to -13 tonight. Like, how does that happen, guys? Where do I want to put it? I kind of want to put it like this. So I won't get rid of what I cut off on these pages. I think I want this. I am going to do this corner right here, I think, on this one. I love vintage style. I love almost bookish look on stuff. So writing papers and letters and stamps and all that good stuff I love on my ATC cards. I'm going to line that one right along that edge so I don't have to trim that edge and put it down. Albany, New York. So, yeah, I just love stuff that's punched and stamped like that. So I'm just going to grab my little scissors so that I can trim around this. There. So that's what the background of the one looks like. So these will go in my scrap bin because I don't like wasting anything. And I have these 3 blanks. So these aren't the same as an altered playing card, because on an altered playing card, you would actually, I have some up here that are altered playing cards, and these are the jumbo playing cards, but you actually will leave parts of the card so that you can see that it was a playing card, and you can see them on the back as well. Yeah, I do jumbo altered playing cards, and I keep them on the big binder rings. So these are just ATCs, and these are the type of the thing that I will put in my book. So what holiday is coming up next? The holiday that's coming up next is St. Patrick's Day. I've got some of these gorgeous, are they pretty? Absolutely beautiful ladies. These Irish girls. So gorgeous. I like this one because she's drinking a beer. And I like this one because she's got the shamrock hairpiece, headband or scarf on her hair. And I kind of like this one because she looks like an Irish girl. So I like those. Oh, I do like this one too because she's a redhead. Maybe this one. So I'll do a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead. How's that? So I'm going to use these, and I'm going to take out some of these shamrocks. There, so I think these are going to be my focal points, but I think I need a little bit more on the cards before I put those on there. I'm going to use the Distress Ink in Vintage Photo. I'm going to use a nice soft brush. I grabbed these off of Amazon as well, I think. So anything that I have that I got off of Amazon, you'll be able to find in my store, which I will put a link to. And then let's just put our focal points on. It does not take very much to make a really cute ATC card. So I'm not putting any more ink on here, but before I take the backing off these stickers, I do want to get rid of the white that's on here and tone it down a little bit. love that this already has a green stamp on it. I think that's cute. I like that. I like the way that that looks on there. So I'm going to put this down first. It's a sticker. And I found that these have been pretty good so far. I'm just going to grab this little bone folder here so that I can burnish this down really good. So this is going to be a largish kind of shamrock leaf here. I love these clear stickers. And when you look at it kind of in the light, you can tell where it's been burnished down and where it hasn't. So, and so because these girls are flat on the bottom, I'm going to put her that way too, so that she's pretty flat across the bottom there. Not all the way to the edge. I'm leaving a bit, but definitely want her to run that way. And then this one, I'm going to take this sticker. I have a little tickle in my throat, so I hope it's not making my voice sound too funny. And because I have this group and it's coming right up like that, I'm going to put it like right up here like this so that it runs right up and along the top. So make sure her beer's not going to spill. Make sure that goes up nice and straight. There. So I have those. Now I think what would be really cool on here would be some dark green stitching around the outside edge. So I'm going to do that. That needs to go down a little wee bit. That's sticking up. Such a teeny tiny little dot of glue it's going to take. There. Okay, so I have water-based markers. So water-based. If I do water-based, yeah, I don't think I'm going to go over these with Mod Podge or anything, so I think I can do a water base. And if that's the case, I'm just going to do dark green stitching. So some stitching around that one. This one, I actually think I'm going to do like a little dots or stitching, but just the tiniest a little. Yeah, more like a dot. I just don't want all three to be absolutely identical, although they are a set or a series. Trading cards come in a series a lot of the times. So because it's an artist trading card, there's only a few rules. And one of the rules is that you don't sell these. They're for trading or gifting. You can gift them. The other rule, as far as I know, is that they're supposed to be your creation. So it can be your artwork or just your mixed media piece or like these ones. So I'm going to go. It doesn't always have to be just straight stitching going around a card. It can be any little pattern that you want to. In this case, I'm doing 3 dots and a squiggly line. There. So I have my 3 little cards made. And they are classed as a series of artist trading cards. So simple, just so simple. So what do I put in the back? So first off, I'm going to start with clean hands. So I'm going to take a baby wipe and wash the ink off my hands before I smudge it all on the back of my card. If you're doing mixed media and you're doing wet media, if you've got inks or sprays or dyes or all kinds of stuff, you're liable to have the back of your card dirtied up anyway. And I do have a little stamp that I can put on the back of my card if I want to, but I don't always use it. A lot of times I just do this. So I put artist trading card, and then I'll put my name. So I'll put by, and then the date. So this is February the 6th. And I will put the title, because we like to title our cards. And then I'm going to call this the Irish Lass Series. And this is card 1 of 3. Like that. So there's my information on the back. So my name, the date that I made it, the title of my little series, and card 1 of 3. And of course, these will all be the same, except this will say 2 out of 3, and this will say 3 out of 3. There. So I made a series of 3. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. The next thing that I want to do is find a little sentiment for them. St. Patrick's Day, I mean, it's about leprechauns and Irish blessings and all of those things. So I think that's one of the words that I'm going to use is blessings. I'm going to add, because this Tim Holtz glue dries out, and I've had these for a couple of years, so they're even lifting in my book a little bit. So a little bit of glue on the back of this. Just a little bit down the middle so that I don't lose it. I'm going to just put it on like this, maybe on a little bit of an angle. So blessings, and I will color that up a bit with my ink when it's dry. I'm going to put believe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, who doesn't believe in leprechauns? I mean, goodness gracious. So believe, and I'm going to put that on an angle as well. Look at how easy that pops up off of there. So yeah, it does need a little bit of glue. It's not going to stay stuck. So another one that I'm going to be able to put on a little bit of an angle. Oh yes. Believe, and I'm thinking beautiful or dreams or dreamer. So believe, blessings, and dreamer. I mean, if this holiday isn't about all of these things, then yeah. Just like that. So I'm going to let that stick down there for just a second. I'm going to grab my brush because I think there's enough on here to take the white edge off of those. Oh yes, look at the difference. It just makes the paper look a little bit older. There, a little bit of dirty on them because I like things a little bit gungy. It's just my style. Doesn't matter what your art style is for these. You can do them as simple as I've done here. Just created a focal point, added a sentiment, and put some background paper down and a little bit of a border around the outside, and I'm done. Yeah, great, great, great project for when you only have a few minutes to sit down at your table. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It would be wonderful if you would share the video with someone. Maybe you've got someone that you want to trade with and you're not sure what to trade. Share the video with them and do a little Irish set maybe for if you don't celebrate this. Maybe do a little Easter set and trade a few before Easter. That would be all kinds of fun. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really love if you do that before you left so you can come back and see what else I'm up to. I'll see everybody in the next one. And until then, bye-bye for now, everyone. Have a wonderful day.